And we're back. What's up, everybody? Typically, I do my YouTube channel in my car, but I'm done working and I'm not doing comedy tonight. I'm just going to be working on writing and making everything better. By the way, today's date is Tuesday, January the 21st. But anyway, just going to give some updates about something. I submitted myself to something called basically, it was like a film festival in California and a film festival in Arizona. I didn't get into either, but that's not a problem. And there is a good learning lesson from that. And it's this: if there are, let's just say there's 10,000, okay? 10,000 comedians all vying for the exact opportunity. Somebody getting the opportunity or not might come down to, it could be talent, it could be favoritism, politics, or maybe just diversity. Maybe they already had a guy that was a Russian looking Caucasian dude from DC. Doesn't matter. The point is that the learning lesson from this that I figured out is that, and by the way, I'm not upset. I'm not upset at all. I don't have anything to be overly joyous about, because it doesn't change the fact of what I'm going to do this evening, which is I'm going to get on my laptop, I'm going to work on my writing, and I'm just going to keep moving forward. Because like every single actor, actress, musician, etc., rejection in the entertainment industry is probably 99% of your opportunities. And statistically, if I were to only get one out of 100 things, or one out of every 10, regardless, do you know what that means? That means a learning lesson that I gained from today is that I need to be applying to more opportunities. That was kind of like my principle and philosophy when I was dating prior to being married. I wouldn't necessarily, every single girl that I thought was attractive, because that's generally where a first connection comes from, I would talk to. And after about 2 minutes, I would say, yep, not her. You know what I mean? And then just like every other relationship, you date, it doesn't work. You date, it doesn't work, and on and on and on the cycle. But as far as the entertainment industry goes, specifically comedy, not being hateful, just being honest, I've had great opportunities. I had an opportunity and I did it. I was a part of a comedy show just because I'm married. They wanted every comedian to be married, and this guy got a lot of backlash from it. In the exact way I've been accepted because of certain circumstances that is outside of my talent, that had nothing to do with my comedy. Um, I've also been excluded from opportunities due to my race or due to my sex or something like that. And that's unfortunate to a degree. I understand that if you're a promoter and you want to have like an all Hispanic or all female or all gay or whatever the case is, that's fine. But one of the jokes that I said one time is, one thing you won't ever see is a straight white male Christian comedy show, because it just sounds racist as all hell. But retrospectively, it's not the fact that I care what other people do. I just don't like being excluded for opportunities when other people can be given them. You know what I mean? So it's a weird dynamic to know that if you're black, you can't get into a Hispanic thing because they just want Hispanic people. Or if you're white, black, or Hispanic, and they're doing a all female competition. Yeah, I get what you're doing and what you're kind of going for, but to what point this is comedy we're talking about, right? Like, if you were going to do like a biopic of Michael Jordan, a black guy, first off, you're not gonna have a white guy doing the film, all right? Um, so circumstantially, I understand, but that's a biopic, right? Like a film about somebody's life. But when it comes down to making people laugh, honest opinion, I think a lot of people in the audience, they just want to laugh. They just want a good show. They don't care about the politics of it. Something I highly doubt you will ever see. I know they had a showcase for a while called the Kings of Comedy, and then women wanted their own version. So they had like a Queens of Comedy. I'm pretty sure it was. But I think Jerry Seinfeld said it once: "Funny is funny." And my only goal and thing that I'm striving for in comedy is basically continuing on the path that I'm at, and that's being undeniably funny. I might not get an opportunity, but statistically, what I need to do is I need to be applying to more things, because if I apply to 100 and I get 1%, or let's just say I only get 1% of everything that I get. If I apply to 10, that's 10%. That means I'm going to get none of them statistically. This is just simple math, all right? If I do 50, statistically, I'm still not going to get any of them, but if I do 100, I'll get one. So that's a lesson learned today. The lesson is apply for more opportunities, and go for everything. And I always do. And I'm still waiting to hear back. I'm just going to say up front, I submitted myself for an opportunity with Prime, the online company. Prime has a television show called Laughed After Dark. But again, between Hollywood and demographics and stuff like that, it's not an excuse and it's not a cop-out. But they're always, just like everything in life, there are certain things, maybe even for a job opportunity or whatever the case is, outside the entertainment industry, on the streets, it's called a hookup. You know what I mean? It's like there may be a vacancy announcement for a job, but they already know who they want, and that happens constantly. But what I'm getting at is I have to apply to more and just continue to work on myself and following my path, which is undeniably funny. And that's it. I mentioned earlier that I think it's possible to live a life and want 100 things and get 10, to want 1,000 things and get 100. But you're not going to get all of them. But I'm living my life. And I'm living my life just to get one. Just one thing. And because it's just one, it's more than a belief. I know it's attainable. And I will get it, and I'm working towards it. So this channel is a way of documenting. I wouldn't necessarily call it the failures, but the shortcomings. You could say it's semantics, but honestly, me not getting in an opportunity because of whatever reason, it's not a failed attempt, okay? It's just an attempt that didn't work out. So, I'm still going to be carrying on with my evening. But I literally just got, it was funny, I got 2 back-to-back rejection emails for 2 different competitions, festivals. And I said, okay, well, I haven't been applying to as much lately. This is a good lesson learned, and I want to share it. So that's what I'm doing. That's all I got. And like I said, I'm not upset. I just have to work more and apply to more. That is the biggest key lesson, and I'm really going to start doing that from now on. Situationally, because my Facebook got hacked, I don't really know what opportunity is going on now. And long story short, Facebook is even blocking my email to create an account. I don't want to make another email address. So they basically said that starting January the 26th, the end of the 25th, which means the 26th, the start of the 26th, I can create another Facebook account. What happened is that my wife found out that somebody actually created a fake account with my pictures and information and stuff. And she reported that fake account, and Facebook messed up, and they blocked and removed my account. And they left the fake one up. So since then, I managed to get the fake one down, but they haven't given me access back to mine. And every time I've tried, it's just coming. There's no 1-800 phone number. There's no customer service. There's no help. There's no anybody. I've emailed 20 times. I try to find like a phone number. It's not out there. They don't do that. So until the 26th, the most opportunities that I'm aware of are disseminated out on Facebook. But again, I'm just going to keep applying to everything, and everything that I get, I'm going to do 110%, and I'm going to continue doing comedy in the streets. I'm going to be able to get more recognition and sell more tickets and be able to do more stuff by getting a different crowd instead of regulars at a local bar doing open mics and stuff like that. So not being arrogant or anything, it really is a brilliant idea to go to random different places and do stand-up comedy when I see a crowd of people. Or even my prime spot that I've been going to is bus stations. And the reason why is because it's a set place that they are not moving and they will be there. Plus, I will have a different group of people once they leave, and I can sharpen up material more and more and more and more. So I'm in the editing phase, really, so to speak, of my creation process of coming up with new material. I already have it down. I just gotta like kind of sharpen it and fine tune it, and then just rehearse it until I have it at my will, so I can just flow, you know. So that's it. That's all I got. I just wanted to share that with everybody, and I always appreciate everybody's time. Check me out on Instagram, Benja Well Done, Benja Well Done, WELLDONE. And if you want to continue to follow my path and check out what I'm doing, definitely subscribe, watch my videos, and you'll see the progress being made. Progress is already being made in a lot of different avenues, but it's not bad mentioning things that I didn't get, since it's already passed. In the equal way, if I did get it, I would also tell you that as well. So yeah, I'm gonna find more opportunities. The thing about, just one thing, a lot of these like contests, contests too. Everybody across America, okay, is applying for them, and there's more statistically, just because of the amount of people that could be going to a show, or that might know them, or because of favoritism, or maybe if you were hosting a show, they want everybody to look a little bit different. You might not get in just for diversity reasons. As a matter of fact, I actually entered into a competition called NBC Stand Up, and in parentheses, in very fine print, come to find out after the fact, it's called Stand Up for Diversity, because they were only looking for gay, lesbian, minority, just special needs comedy or whatever. If you were black, you were fine. You could enter the competition. But me, when I showed up, they thought that I was going to have some sort of a special need or something, or whatever. And my first joke that I came out with, it made the whole audience laugh, but I wasn't able to pass because I don't have a disability, or really just something like that. I'm not a minority or something like that. So I met my goal as far as making everybody laugh. It was a lot of fun. But they were I was the only white straight male there. And when I got there, I just noticed it looked like it was a very like diverse crowd. I mean, and I don't mean as far as colors go. Like half of them were gay, half of them were, it was just all over the place. Like there was some special needs people doing comedy, and a lot of those people advanced, but it wasn't based off them being funny. It's just because they were being different, and that's fine. That's fine, But I'm not trying to be undeniably different. I mean, to a degree, but not in that kind of way. You know what I mean? I'm only focused on being undeniably funny and excelling in comedy based off of that merit alone. If I make people laugh, it will come. Okay? That's that. That's the truth. So let's check myself out for a minute. So yeah, that's all I got. I hope everybody has a beautiful day. Don't let anything get you down. I'm not trying to be positive by any means. I'm just being honest with you, because complaining about it doesn't make results. Okay? But this is important to me that I document all this. So that's what I'm doing. And as the videos progress, you will continue to see me progress. If you want to watch me progress, look at my first video that I made a little over a year ago, when I was still living in an apartment, and when I just moved to Texas from Dallas to pursue this, which is all I've ever wanted. This is all I want. That's it. And I also, on a separate list on the YouTube channel where it says stand up, you can actually watch my first stand up that I did on an actual stage. Actually, I take that back. There was one like 4 years before that, and it was this contest. I've been doing a lot of comedy like in the streets and stuff, and I wanted to enter a contest, but it was based off of crowd participation, and I did the best, hands down, no lie. But the guy brought his whole fraternity there, and this was in like Baltimore, Maryland. So he advanced and he won that night. So again, no complaint. I can only focus on myself, but that's just the reality of what happened. It was based off of crowd participation, who advances and who goes next. And whenever I do a contest at this point, I'm not really trying to win anything. I'm just trying to win over everyone, and not just that, getting their contact info so I can actually help to procure sales and tickets in the future one day. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go back and work on my comedy and sharpening everything up. I got to listen to the audio from the last time I did comedy, which was yesterday. It was so much fun. I did so good, but now I just got to listen very carefully at the audio and find out where they laughed and where they didn't, and either delete it or work on it or the timing or something like that. I'll figure it out. So anyway, that's it. Moving forward, and I got nothing but pluses. Y'all have a great one. See you next time. Check me out. I'm Benja Well Done. Peace. Hey guys, one more thing. I just remembered something. You know, part of the reason that I do my own open mic, so to speak, now where I go to bus stations is because I didn't like how I was dancing to the beat of somebody else's own song. What I mean by that is that I didn't like the fact that I wasn't getting the opportunities that I wanted to with the skill level that I know I have and that I prove when I do comedy. By going last at an open mic, maybe because I've been known the least, or I'm the newest guy in this area who does comedy. There's a lot of comics in this area. And again, this isn't a complaint. Here's how and why I'm saying this. I could go to a bar or comedy club for an open mic night, and it starts at 10 o'clock at night on a Tuesday or a Wednesday or a Thursday. I got work in the morning. I got jujitsu, the gym and stuff like that, and it's packed. But there's 35 different guys and girls on the list, and it goes by favoritism. Truly, it does. I mean, they have a list, but if everybody's continues to go and stuff like that, no one ever actually advances on this. You're always sort of on that spot unless somebody moves. But the best spots, the earliest spots when it's most packed, again, during a weekday, go to the ones with the most seniority. And I get that. I understand that. But it doesn't change the fact that someone newer, such as myself, to the state, to this area, by the time I go on, this happened twice, and I said I'm not doing this again. It was almost midnight, and it went from being a packed room to what was it, four? It was like 4 or 6 people. And so basically because of that, I now do the open mic thing at the bus station. So point is that instead of complaining, which I'm not doing at all, or staying focused, which I'm not at all, on other people's opportunities or not being a part of them, create your own. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. And that's exactly what I am doing. I'm creating my own opportunities with this bus station thing to work on new material. I'm creating new opportunities for me by I will find a way to start to capitalize financially, but also as far as the YouTube channel, how to capture that on video when I'm doing these shows. It's really, really fun. It's really cool at these bus stations and stuff. But yeah, in short, create your opportunity. You don't have to, but that's what I'm doing. And that's the biggest motivating factor when it comes down to if you're not given an opportunity, make one. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And not just both open mic, I'm going to be doing that with shows and all sorts of other stuff. I got a lot of big plans and I'm working on it. So just wanted to add that too. That's another positive reason as far as why I'm realistically positive, because I'm moving forward on a bigger, greater, and better. So if I don't get onto someone's opportunity, I get on another. And if I don't get on theirs, then I make my own. I would love to be on every single one, truthfully. However, even professional actors, the best ones in the world to this very day that are on films, multimillionaires, they all try to get a certain role, but only one gets it every single time. There's only one leading actor in every film, but tons of actors want to be it. So part of it is like a world of rejection. But I don't consider it a world of rejection because there's so much opportunity out there, either created by someone else or that you can create on your own, which is what I'm doing, that you can always have something. So by seeking out all avenues, I promise you, and that's what I'm doing, again, you'll always land on something. But just make sure you always check with other opportunities, networking, okay, to get on someone else's opportunity if possible. And then also alternatively, your own opportunity, because you'll always say yes to yourself. And then you can actually be the one with the keys to the kingdom, so to speak, to maybe getting them to come on your shows or whatever the case may be. So anyway, just adding that. And back to my comedy writing. Y'all have a great one. I'm Benji. Well done. See you guys. Peace.